Good afternoon, YouTube, and it is about 12:51 here in the East, and it is indeed time for the first official edition of what is known as the lunch break. This will usually air between about 12 to 1. We're running a little late today because I'm actually doing my thing with the job developing, or trying to find a job. Might have one in the near future, so good. We're not going to try and waste too much time with this deal. So here's the topic, or here's the thing for today. It is, of course, the end of the month, and in about 2 weeks' time, the latest edition of the Dragon Quest series comes out for the Nintendo DS, which is called Realms of Revelation. And then, of course, 3 days later in Japan, that's here in North America, 3 days later in Japan, the game Catherine comes out for the 360 and the PlayStation 3. And about, I don't know, a week later is the release of Rune Factory Oceans for the PlayStation 3 and Nintendo Wii. So here's my question. In the month of February, what games domestically or on in the import scene are you all looking forward to? I know I'm looking forward to the new Dragon Quest game, despite the fact that Nintendo's got a hold of it, and that's a whole other story. But here's a quick rant for you about that. Fact is, okay, it shouldn't matter that Nintendo's publishing it, but if Nintendo was so worried about whether or not, Square-Enix wanted to even release the game in the first place, then why didn't they force Enix's hand and say, we'll publish the game here in America when the Super Nintendo was first coming out? Just a thought. It's kind of like saying, yeah, we'll do it now because we have a portable system, but we wouldn't do it when the Super Nintendo was just in its infancy. Really, kids? I don't know. Maybe I don't have the mentality of the folks over at Nintendo, but it just seems a little ass backwards, if you ask me. But it's just a little something that, I was thinking about. And I thought for this first edition of the lunch break, we'd talk a little bit about that. So here's my question. Here's a couple of questions. One, what are you looking forward to as far as this month goes and this forthcoming month comes in gaming? What games, what movies, music releases, or anything of that sort? And what are your thoughts on the fact that Nintendo is publishing a Square-Enix game about, let's see, about 16 years later than when probably the game originally first came out? Do post your comments and so forth below. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how lunch break rolls. Short, to the point, and until tomorrow, well, as far as this show goes, enjoy your lunch break. And also until 2, I will see you all later. Sayonara.